Boys, welcome back to another Brokowski's YouTube video. Today we're talking Thursday in the NBA. Got my 3 or 4, again, probably going to end up being 4 best picks for you guys in the last day before the All-Star break. We only got 3 games on today, so going to take advantage of these last 3 games, again, before the All-Star break. Coming off a pretty solid 2-1 day, but we're on a 5-2 run again. I'm just starting out on these videos. It's my second day in the NBA on a 5-2 run yesterday. Donovan Mitchell over 27.5, crushed that, had 30. DeRozan over 18.5, had 20. Yusuf Nurkic unfortunately did miss by 2 points. This should be 8. He had 8 points, so that font is wrong, but you guys get the point. He had 8, unfortunately missed. And then Ryan Rollins did not play, so only had 3 players playing, 2-1, and then as you guys know, the day before I had a 3-1 day. Make sure you subscribe. Like I was saying, boys, pretty new to this. Again, pretty small right now, but the plan is to have videos out every single day when there's NBA games. Again, with the All-Star break coming up, not going to be a reality, but right when that's over, we will be back making videos every single day in the NBA. All right, let's get into it. My 4 best picks for this Thursday slate. Starting it off, I have Austin Reeves under 23.5 points. There we go. There he is. Austin Reeves under 23.5. I'll give you guys a warning. It's going to be boring. It's going to be a lot of unders today, but these are the picks that I am liking. A lot of tough defenses. We go over shooting guards against defense against shooting guards. Dallas Mavericks, his opponent, are the 3rd toughest defense against shooting guards, only allowing 20.64 points per game. Again, we have some defenses allowing quite a bit more than that. So 3rd toughest defense in the league against the shooting guard position. And if we pull up Austin Reeves' game log, we can see he has had some rough games as of late. So actually been under this quite consistently. 16, crushed with 35, but then 15, 12, 17, 15, 11. So on a bit of a rough stretch against a tough defense. Last game before the All-Star break, I'm not expecting a massive game from Austin Reeves. I personally am avoiding him in this matchup. I'm taking him to go for less than 23.5 points in this same game. Also, some of these picks are not going to be available on this video. I'll show you guys the props on other websites, but on Underdog here, not all the lines are out. They only have the Lakers, Dallas Mavericks game. So not going to have all the pictures ready, but I'll show you the lines. And then in the morning, you guys can take them. If you guys are watching this at night, or if you're watching it tomorrow, hopefully these should be on here already. But second pick in this game, I'm going down to Daniel Gafford, also less than 9.5 points. Again, as always, go over to NBA defense against position. We search tough defenses against centers. LA Lakers, 19.5, the 2nd toughest defense. The Detroit Pistons being 18.47, a full point below the Lakers at number 2 is actually insane. But anyways, Lakers, second toughest defense against the position. Yeah, quite crazy the discrepancy between some of these teams. 25.4 compared to 19.5 is a pretty massive difference. Yeah, so I'm taking Daniel Gafford less than 9.5. So he's been up and down, hit this in the last 2, but then the last 3. I'll pull up his full game log to get a full look at it. But yeah, the last 2 games has been under. Super tough matchup. So game log. So hit, miss, hit, miss, hit. I don't think he played this game. No, he played 25 minutes. Dang. 7 rebounds. Just put up. Didn't even shoot. All right. Barely hit, miss. So it's been up and down, but quite consistently over in January was quite consistently less than 10. In February, he's been 50-50. Last 2 misses, previous 2 hit 10 points. But I do like him to go less than 9.5. Again, matchup super tough. 2nd toughest defense against center in allowing points. So I'm taking Daniel Gafford to have less than 10 points in this game tomorrow. And then my other 2 picks, again, unless they've updated, I'll check it right now, but we'll go pick'ems, NBA. Yeah, it's just this game right now. So unfortunately, I don't have more options than this, but I'll show you guys my next 2 plays. Yeah, so I'll show you the games. Unfortunately, again, on Underdog, they don't have them all. But yeah, those two picks were from Mavericks, Lakers, and then we got Bucks, Thunder, and then Trail Blazers, Jazz. So my next pick, I'm going over to Miles Turner, the Bucks center. Again, as always, NBA defense against position. And we see the OKC Thunder, basically the same as the Lakers, 0.1 different. I'm taking less than points on Miles Turner. The line is currently set at over under 12 and a half. So I'm saying he's going to get 12 or less. Again, unfortunately, this is not an underdog right now, but in the morning, hopefully it should be. We'll look at Miles Turner game log. We'll pull this up here. So again, it's less than 12 and a half. So hit, miss, hit, miss, hit. And he's crushing over here, but been up and down, but under in 2 of his last 3. And the one he hit by 0.5 points. So yeah, I do like this one in a super tough matchup. Again, OKC is number 3 at defending the center position. So tough matchup. Under in 2 of the last 3. The one he hit barely did hit. So on a bit of a rough stretch, you could say. So I do like Miles Turner to have less than 12 and a half in this game. Before the last pick, boys, as always, make sure you are taking advantage of all this free bread on Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, PrizePicks with code BROS. That's BROS to give you deposit matches and free picks. So make sure you take advantage. PrizePicks, I believe if you play $5 after using code BROS, they'll give you $50 to play with. On Underdog, if you play 5, they'll give you 75. Chalkboard also has good stuff, deposit matches and free picks. But Sleeper, guys, make sure you're taking advantage of this. If you use code BROS, BROS, they'll give you a free $20 to play with, no deposit necessary. It's like if you find a free $20 on the side of the street, you're going to pick it up. It's like on Sleeper. Make an account with code BROS. They'll give you free $20. Again, no deposit necessary. Available in all these states and provinces in Canada as well. So absolute no-brainer. Make sure you guys are taking advantage of this. And again, if you guys could, just starting this channel out, go down, hit the subscribe. You guys probably seen my brother. Time for the other Brokowski brother to get in on this. We're making videos every single day for the NBA. Yeah, so getting into my last pick here. We'll pull it up. Isaiah Hartenstein, the OKC Thunder center. We're going to scroll down a little bit. We're going to, again, go defense against position, center, assist. He's playing Milwaukee. Milwaukee is the 4th toughest defense in allowing assists to centers. So quite a bit lower than some of these other teams. 3.49. Pretty close to the worst. 3.21 for the Toronto Raptors. But tough matchup. And we go over to his line here. His line is set at 4.5. So quite a bit higher than the 3.5, is it? Yeah, 3.49 that they're allowing. So, and if we do see here, the under is quite a bit juice. So I'm curious what Underdog's going to have it at tomorrow. Hopefully it's a straight line at 4.5, but I'm not too sure it will be. It might be like a 0.88, 0.92. Could even be lower than that. The line could even just be 4. I don't even know what Underdog's going to do, but I'm assuming and I'm hoping the line is 4.5. It probably won't be straight line, but hopefully it is. But on here, we can see quite a bit more favor to the under than the over. So taking under assist for Isaiah Hartenstein. Again, tough matchup. We'll pull up his stats here. Stein game log. We'll see how he's been doing to this as of late. Assists. So 6. He's actually been completely crushing this. So completely crushing this, but he does have games 1, 2, 3, 3, 0, 0, 1. So it's been up and down. He's been killing this consistently in the last 4 games. So doesn't look good based off of that. But again, I'm going based off the matchup. I think the matchup is going to be tough. And then before these last 4 games, has not hit this in a long time. It was December was the last time he hit this. That wasn't the last 4 games. So it's been a while. Again, 4th toughest defense at allowing assists to centers. Trusting the matchup here. I know he's been hitting it, but that is what I'm going with. So again, going over the 4 plays. Try to pull it up here. If this works. Underdog, there we go. Okay, Austin Reeves, less than 23.5 points. I'm taking Daniel Gafford, less than 9.5 points. Again, it's 4 unders today, boys. I'm sorry if it's boring, but these are the picks I like. I'm taking Isaiah Hartenstein, less than 4.5 rebounds. And then I'm taking Miles Turner, less than 12.5 points. Those are my 4 picks. Again, hopefully we keep the win streak going on a 5-2 run. So my first 7 picks would have been 8 picks, but again, Ryan Rollins did not play. 5-2. So pretty strong start, pretty hot start. Hopefully we make this 9-2. That would be ideal. Have a 4-0 day right before the All-Star break. But yeah, we will see. Enjoy the games. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the All-Star break. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon after that.